Welcome Virgo. Thanks again for joining me for those who are returning viewers, and welcome to those that are new subscribers and new viewers. Now I'll just be relaying any messages that will be popping up for you. So we'll get straight into it though, Virgo. Okay, so we have the Hermit, we have the Five of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Chariot, the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so we start off with the Hermit card, and this card is all about reflecting, being lonely, being single, needing the solitude, needing time away. This could indicate that this might be a month where you take time off to do a spiritual retreat. You take time off to write, you take time off to disconnect and just be off the grid. You could be taking some sort of trip somewhere, I'm seeing with the Four of Swords. You could be taking a trip, even if it's maybe to a gravesite of a deceased one, to a church, to a museum, or just, as I said, a holiday of a retreat of some kind, just to balance yourself out with the Hermit here. I feel as though solitude is needed for you, Virgo, and reflection upon something that's been going on here. And I feel as though there's a little bit of conflict and or gossip surrounding you this month, which is indicated by the Five of Wands over here. Now there's a lot of action, there's a lot of movement, it's very fast paced for you this month, so the meditation and the time out will be required. Now there'll be a lot of people communicating in a lot of different ways to you. So in an aspect of a relationship, maybe you're having a bit of conflict with your partner around this month, you'll find. This could have their family involved as well. Someone might be getting involved with your finances, and I'm feeling as though it could be a family affair. It might turn out a lot of people start knowing about your intimate secrets between you and your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, etc. And I feel as though with the Hermit, it's important for you to step back and not get involved, because it can get rather messy. Because we do have the Five, and as you can see, I mean, it's not the most ideal card in the deck, but there's a lot of action and movement happening. I mean, a lot of people saying their piece. You know, it could be constructive. Maybe they're working together, but it could also be destructive. But I feel for the most part, it would be wise for you to just stand back, step back, let it unfold. Don't get too involved in whatever this is that's going on. Now, if this is in a workplace, again, it's important for you to step back. I mean, a lot of people would be voicing their concerns. And there's gossip surrounding you. It could be gossip about your finances, gossiping when you're away on a holiday, gossiping about a victory you may have here with the Chariot card. Maybe you've been lucky, you've had a major breakthrough at work, you've been academically recognized, published, etc. Someone could be jealous of your success here. It could be a fire sign that's making these gossips on this conflict or starting this conflict, but it's also people who have a temperament as well. So there's fiery energy here with the Five of Wands. Now moving on, you have the Four of Swords, and this indicates to me that this meditation, retreat, stepping back, doing a bit of minor traveling, getting back in touch with your Catholic or religious roots is important for you for this month. You do have the Hermit here also, so this is a period of rest. I mean, maybe you're visiting a tomb, maybe you're visiting museums, and maybe that's your solace. And if that's the case, then so be it. If this is what's going to provide you solace in times of, a bit of conflict or strife, then that's what's needed. Most definitely with the Four of Swords. Now I feel as though something will be placed to rest here also. This could be an old way of life. This could be in a relationship. Maybe you're taking a break from your partner because you do have the Hermit. Maybe your partner's leaving you or you're leaving them, and it could be because of a fiery energy, a fire sign, or a conflict or fight that you may have this month. And I see you here alone with the Four of Swords. So something will be laid to rest. If it's at work, it could be an idea that you've previously proposed and that hasn't gone through, that hasn't come to fruition. So in turn, now the idea is being placed to rest also here with the Four of Swords. Now moving on, you have the Chariot, and this is an absolutely beautiful card of success, victory, stardom, fame, recognition, achievement, incentive, rewards. Absolutely beautiful. This card does represent the Cancer sign. So perhaps you are dealing with a Cancer. You're involved with a Cancer. You've got a Cancer boss, or you've got Cancer in your chart. But I feel as though there's a lot of victory for you here. Someone is going to notice you for who you really are, for your achievements, your talents. Or you might be victorious in some sort of money gains. Here with the Nine of Pentacles. But the Chariot really is, I mean, you do have a bit of duality here with the Sphinxes, black and white, but I feel it's a good duality. It's a balanced energy. So I feel as though despite what happens here, you've got balance around you. And that's nice to see. It's a successful card, Virgo. This means that you're moving places, you're getting things done. Maybe it's best for you to be alone right now. Maybe this is where you really will shine. I feel as though you will say what you need to say, you will do what you need to do. It will generate you money. It might cause strife. It might, you know, result in you having a lot of solitude and alone time, but in the long run, I feel as though this will be very beneficial for you. So there's victory on the cards, and it could come towards the end of the month. This is what I'm seeing as the month progresses, mid to end of the month. Now, moving on, you have got the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is you assessing your options. Maybe this is you assessing your options where to travel. Maybe this is you assessing your options as to which partner, which prospective partner might be the most suitable for you. Might be marriage quality. It could be under a Cancer sign. That could be if you are involved. Cancer or an Earth sign. But this is you obsessing your options, but there's something brand new that's being handed to you here from the hand of God that isn't in your life yet. So I feel as though there could be a brand new opportunity coming to you. It's something you haven't experienced before, or meeting someone brand new. But this could also be in the form of financial help. If you've been asking for financial help here, you'll have more than enough. And maybe it's this financial help to travel or to do this retreat. Maybe if you've asked for help from someone with the 5, I mean, the 5 can sort of denote two things. It's either constructive or destructive. So someone might help you build something. It may take time, but it'll happen. Otherwise, there's a lot of commotion going on. So it could happen the other sides of the spectrum here. But you do have victory. So whatever this idea is, if this is in a business situation, I feel as though you'll get an inspired thought of some kind, and you'll be, you know, noted for your talents. People will see that you can generate these ideas at a time of pressure or in a time of despair. Also with the 4, I feel as though someone might surprise you. If this is someone you've been dealing with, someone you're in a relationship with maybe, or in the start of a relationship with someone, they may surprise you. But you're not seeing it yet. You might see it towards the end of the month. And it could be a surprise in your physical realm. It could be a surprise in the sense of an engagement, in the sense of financial gains, an asset, a deed, a ring, a gift of some kind, something in the physical realm. And I feel as though you may get this idea when you're alone. When you're alone, you're visiting churches, your museums, visiting grave sites maybe, or even if you are just taking a time off here with the 4 of Swords and the Hermit. But something new is coming for you, Virgo. You'll be victorious, so victory is coming to you. This could be, you know, if you've been lacking in love, this could be a beautiful Cancer male or female that comes in, and they've got beautiful stars around them, so they're almost like they're destined to be with you. Destiny has sent them to you, and they're very balanced. They're very established. They're affluent. They're in a high position of power. They could have a really, really good job. But things are evolving and things are progressing definitely towards the end of the month, mid to the end of the month. Because you also have the 9 of Pentacles, and this is all about you looking at your finances, you looking at the things that you do have, being joyful, blissful, grateful for the things that you have in your life. And you have a lot. You've got a lot of physical things to be thankful for, a nice car, a nice home, a nice neighborhood. But I feel as though it's more to do with this retreat of some kind. It's either you're investing money in an idea that brings you out on top and makes you the Chariot. You're investing money of some kind with the 9 into a retreat or a holiday. But it could be something to do with finances. There's a link with finances here. So you may be hearing of a sum of money that might be coming to you. You could win it. It could be because of a will here with the 4 of Swords. Someone might be leaving money to you, someone that was once very successful and that's aging and no longer, you know, able to perpetuate their life. But something will come brand new and it'll hit you in a big way and they'll be beneficial. Inspired thought, somebody brand new. It could be under an earth sign, could be under a Cancer sign as well. You do have a bit of air and fire there too. But we'll consult the priestesses and see what else is coming for you. Okay, so we have the Priestess of Patience and the Priestess of Ritual. So patience is needed in the situation. The dates resonating with the Priestess of Patience are April 15th to May 12th. And you also have the Priestess of Ritual. So I feel as though patience is needed in a situation until you realize this new opportunity that's coming for you. Patience might be needed in this conflict, this internal strife. Patience within yourself, with your healing. Patience to achieve this victory. Patience to await these funds. So you have the Priestess of Patience. Patience is required, most definitely. Now you also have the Priestess of Ritual. And the Priestess of Ritual is just that. She controls the rituals in your life. Whether it's your ritual to look over your finances and assess them every month. Go visit a gravesite of a loved one. Go take some time off. Go to a spiritual retreat. The Priestess of Ritual dominates dating, anniversaries, religious ceremonies, engagements, weddings, so you may have news of those. But this is also for you. This could indicate that you start a new ritual, and it could be something you start to do just within yourself. Or nobody might know about it, and it's something you decide to do. And say it could be you decide to do yoga once a month, or go to some sort of retreat, or visit a church once a month or a few times a month, or, you know, something to do for you, something that resonates with you, that will make you feel good in the physical sense. Or it could also mean there's some sort of conflict that goes on at a ritual, so just be wary about that also. Other than that, looks like a pretty good reading. Make sure you don't overwhelm yourself and you take that time off when needed, Virgo. Otherwise, I hope you have a lovely month and I'll be speaking to you again soon. Thanks for joining me.